MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Steven Matz gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Not accepted. The first baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch.
Down, ball.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
From the stretch. Gamble over at second. Yelich at first, 1 gone. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 0-2 once more. Strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first, no score on him. Adrian will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Garcia has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Popped up. Gamble is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. An inning in the books, scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Tommy La Stella comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Mancini, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mancini.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder, Trey Mancini. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Lays off 1-0. Garneau, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. None left. At the plate, Steven Matz as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Steven.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second, a double play.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Riding in once again, Tommy La Stella. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Adrian Hauser, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
La Stella is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now back, first baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Freeman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, Ben Gamble. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he takes a cold strike one. Runners on first with one down. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing it simply.
Leading up for the Braves, the pitcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Too low, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 2-0 on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Number 1, second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Up high in the air. Listella is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. 4-1. Here's the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and Atlanta has taken a 3-2 lead.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Acuna digs in now. Drives it out to deep right center field. Yelich on the move. Around first, digging for two. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Freddie Freeman stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Trevor Hildenberger takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna giving chase. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove.
Now back. The catcher.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's a base hit on the line.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Yasiel Puig will get the call.
For Milwaukee, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Jackson is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Didi Gregorius is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. His prior history versus this arm. He's a perfect 4 for 4. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing, and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Corbin Burns enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Andrew Benintendi will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 58, Cain.
In is Christian Yelich. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Captain.
Now batting, Keston Hiura, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, striding in, Ronald Acuna. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now that.
Digging in now, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Avisail Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1 and 2. Fastball just inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy La Stella. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1 home.
Oh. 2-1.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Brewers 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Black will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Camargo was born in Panama. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, the catcher, Lorenzo.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Runner at second, 1 away. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. The throw will go to third, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Yelich is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1, here it comes. Curveball there, this one touching 77 miles an hour, 2 strikes. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Atlanta Braves trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Steven Matz is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.